I always wondered how it'd feel to have perfectly aligned teeth. I would always get comments, "You should get your teeth aligned. It'll improve your appearance." It made me question, would it really bring confidence? Would it really make me more secure? As I got older, the desire for a confident smile and straight teeth grew stronger, until the point where I had enough.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What is up, people? So welcome back. Today we're gonna talk about clear aligners versus metal braces. So I'm gonna talk about metal braces first. So I didn't really have a good experience with metal braces. Largely I would say it's due to my dentist. I'm not bashing on him, but maybe he has experience, but the thing is, my experience with him wasn't that great. My mom actually told me that this guy is someone that I could try. I want to go for metal braces to generally just improve my appearance. So the first time I went over, he actually just checked through my teeth and everything without doing an x-ray, and so he just went on and did a consultation with me. It was about like 10 to 15 minutes, it was quite quick. And then after that he said my teeth were actually quite straightforward and easy to do, so he just went on and proceeded with it. And the next time I actually plucked out 4 of my teeth at once, so that was how things went on. The step next was to glue the brackets to my teeth. The gluing process actually took about 10 minutes, but from what I heard from my friends, when they went to government dentists and everything, they took about an hour to glue the brackets on, but mine took about 10 minutes to 15 minutes. It was quite a large scale difference, but at that time I felt that he should be experienced, he should know what he's doing, so I trusted him and just let him do what he had to do. So the thing is, I went on there for 2 years, and then the 2 years that I went experienced, so every time I went it took about maybe 5 to 10 minutes. He tightened here and there, and then the brackets from time to time had fallen off here and there. And every time I asked him like how long would it take, how long more would it take, he wouldn't give me a definite answer. He would say, "Oh, it's just I need to pull this teeth down here," these type of vague answers. So the whole experience for me was like, okay, I am trusting you, but then the trust was slowly fading away because I felt like he didn't know what he was doing as well. I gave him 2 years because in the start he told me it would take about 2 years. So after 2 years I decided to change to a different dentist, which is a more modern, and the bosses are considered my friends, I would say. Are you guys my friends? So I went over to the new clinic to take off my metal braces as well as to do clear aligners, because from after doing the first consultation, they told me that my teeth were actually slanted. Because teeth were actually supposed to be straight, the thing was mine was in the roots there, it was slanted here and there. So that's the kind of cons of metal braces, I would say. This new dentist didn't actually need to do much educating for me because I was doing his advertising for about 9 months or so I kind of know what clear aligners were doing and everything. So I just went on with it. So it cost me about 12,000 in total. It will be broken down into 2 years as well. But the thing with clear aligners is that it actually moves your teeth remotely, piece by piece, instead of like the whole thing pulling here and there. Because for metal braces, when you want to move this teeth here, it has to use the strength of his teeth to pull it here. So that's the current situation of metal braces and clear aligners. To me, usually when you go for Invisalign or clear aligners, the marketing that usually they use is that it's painless and you can eat anything that you want. These are 2 main factors that clear aligners actually give. So coming from a person that went for clear aligners, I think this is actually a little bit of over marketing, I would say. I'm not calling out dentists, but the thing is, as long as you're moving your teeth, there's definitely, you're gonna feel some sort of pain here and there. It's just that for metal braces, the pain that you experience is more of like ulcers, these type of pain, more sharp pains. But for the clear aligners, the pain that you experience is mostly just the teeth moving. So it's a different kind of pain. For metal braces, you also feel that pain, but for clear aligners, I would say it's more tolerable in a way compared to metal braces. It's kind of true that you can eat anything you want with clear aligners, and for metal braces, you kind of have to not eat chewing gums and these sort of foods. So I would say that my experience with clear aligners is actually kind of good. I would recommend them if you do have the budget. You don't need to really go to the dentist every month. You can just go every 2 months, 3 months. So let's talk about some myths of metal braces and clear aligners. So the first myth would be your jawline will come out. I feel like the jawline is actually very subjective. It depends on the person. If you really want to just have a jawline, I think the best way is to just go for surgery. I don't think this will be able to help you, but I asked a few dentists in there, they said that it wouldn't help. The second myth is clear aligners do not hurt. Like I mentioned just now, yes, they do hurt, but it's a different type of pain. it's more of a blunt type of pain, your teeth moving type of pain compared to metal braces. The third thing is clear aligners may just take a few months. I think it actually varies on the situation, but for me, if you go to a proper clinic, they would be able to advise you and tell you how long your alignment stretch for. Like for mine, it still has to take 2 more years because of I don't know what's going on, because previously they told me my teeth were more of a V shape and now they're trying to make it into a U shape. So these are the things that you will have to take into account, and it varies case by case. So in conclusion, if you want to go for metal braces, make sure you go to a dentist that actually knows what he's doing, actually does these x-rays here and there, because after my experience, I would say that x-rays are actually important. I would say even though it doesn't feel like much of a difference now, I feel like in the long term, definitely it will affect you somehow in the future. So I would also recommend clear aligners, because clear aligners, like I said, it's more strategic in moving your teeth and everything. And also it's newer tech compared to metal braces. It's a development, so it's like iPhone 14 becoming iPhone 15, that kind of thing. So that type of difference is a technological difference. So I do think if you do have the budget, go for clear aligners. One more thing that I want to say is that clear aligners, the downsides will be having to clean them after every meal, which is kind of it's kind of like a chore, which I don't want to do that at times here and there. So yeah, these are some of the downsides. If you find this informative, give me a thumbs up and like this video, and subscribe, as I will be doing more of these type of reviews, telling people how I feel.